Hi everyone, I'm Christina Wanigasekara and I'm a final year software engineering undergraduate at APIIT. In this video, I'll be walking you through my submission for Meeedly company's software engineering internship assignment. So it is a scalable support ticket system built using React and Noplin UI conventions. So this is an article I made in Medium.
Alright, so before moving on to showing the live demo app, let me walk you through the project structure because this was one of the core requirements of the assignment. I followed the Meeedly Noplin folder conventions exactly as shown in the guide video by Meeedly. Let me walk you through each folder and why it exists. So as you can see, every folder is under the source folder. So we have assets, components, routes, scripts, style, utilities, view, and the default files. Alright, so in assets, which stores the logos, images, and icons used across the app. In components, we have reusable UI pieces that are shared across multiple pages. So in this project, it would be the navbar and footer because every single page uses them. This means if, for example, the navbar ever needs to be changed, I update one file and it reflects everywhere. So we do have the folder and the file name .js. Alright, moving on to routes. It contains the main router.js, which is a single source of truth for all page navigations in the app. Every URL path is defined here, as you can see. So we import the view pages and then we route it to the specific path and import the view page from here. So for example, dashboard is / which means the root, or you can call it as the home page as well, but in this case it's dashboard. Likewise, we go for create ticket view, and error 404 page. Next we move on to scripts. So this is where business logic lives, completely separate from the UI. In here we have ticket utils.js. Inside here, it is the brain of the entire application. No component touches data directly without ever going through this layer. So we do have some staff data, default data. So if it is for a real project, a real since this is assignment, I have done demo data, but for real we can store the staff data over here and give a specific ID. Also there are functions as well, as I said earlier. So we do have, go to the demo data. So this is only for demo purposes, stored as seed. In real applications, we do not have demo data. We put the data manually, so it's just for demo purposes. I need to show like there are a number of tickets, right? Otherwise it would take a longer time for demonstration. Alright, next we move on to the style folder. So this is where all the CSS files are there. It is organized to mirror the component and view structure, as you can see here. Just maximize it over here. Component styles are separate from the view styles as well as the global styles like badge colors and layout. They are in main.css, so these are global. which is common for all the pages, and time formatting across. So again, so this is previously we showed you the component. I showed you the component. So now I'll be working with this. So this is the style of footer. Same goes for navigation. After components we have view. So in view we have again folder and the file name. So it's create ticket.css. So this is the form styling, and then we have the dashboard styling and ticket view.css. That page, specific page styling. So apart from this, you can see here desktop, mobile, tablet. So why these are is for if you view the project or the app on different devices, then we'll need desktop, mobile and tablet. So based on the requirements, I only did it for the desktop. Alright, sorry, another desktop, the web app. Okay, moving on to utilities. Utilities is having helper functions that have no UI. Please note, have no UI. Okay, so date format.js lives here. It handles all the data. Sorry, my bad. Handles all the date and time formatting across every page from one place. This means, so example, if I put a ticket at this time, it will be showing. So it wouldn't be years. So it would show the minutes. If it has gone hours, it will show the hour and the minute, the day, month, year, and so on. So last but not least, we have the view folder, so which is where our main pages, the actual pages of the application. So each page has its own folder with its own file. So meaning here, create ticket and create ticket.js. Likewise, dashboard, error 404 and ticket view. Keeping everything clean and easy to find. Now let me walk you through. Let me explain actually how I adapted this structure to fit the assignment requirements. So the guide video uses a simple counter app with home, about, settings pages. Let me show it to you. So as you can see, this is again under source folder. So it has about, error and home, settings. So error 404 is common for most of the projects, because if there is no connection issues and then you show the error 404 page, or if that page is not found or some error. So in my project, I have done is to direct the user to dashboard. Alright, so I took the exact same folder pattern and scaled it up to a real support system. So instead of these folders, my view folder has dashboard, create ticket, ticket view and error 404. Each one maps to a real user need. Instead of simple scripts folder with basic details, I created a dedicated ticket subfolder inside scripts, because in a real SaaS product, you would have multiple domains, tickets, users, billing, notifications. So each with their own script file. I designed for that growth from the start. Also, the style folder mirrors the same structure. Every component and every view has its own CSS file. So the styles never clashes and it's always easy to find. This is the exact difference between following a pattern and understanding why the pattern exists. I did not just copy the structure. I reasoned about it and extended to fit a production level use case.
Alright, so let's move on to the running application, so you know what I am working with. So this is the application. So as I said earlier, so the system has 3 core pages: a dashboard. This is the dashboard for managers. This is to oversee all the tickets. So I have over 8 tickets over here. And a ticket page where conversation between users and support staff happens. So I take one page, for example this. So as you can see, there's a conversation going between Alice and John.do. This is the client and this is the staff member. Alright, so I'll be going through each page to give you a clear idea about it. So starting with the dashboard, at the top we have 4 real-time stat cards showing total tickets, open tickets, in-progress tickets, and critical tickets, which is in this case 9, 3, 3, and 2. These update automatically as the ticket data changes. So below that is a powerful filter bar, which is this part over here. So managers can search by ticket title. So managers don't need to like run through each ticket to find the ticket they're actually looking for. So it's easy for them to work with. They can search by ticket title, ID, or user email. They can filter by status, status, priorities, categories, and the newest, oldest, or last updated. All filters work together in a combination. So let me show you one example. I'll put Joan for example. We get this is by name. Now if I put for example in progress, so status all are in progress here, and let me keep that in progress. So as you can see, 2 high are there, so I'll be putting it priorities as high. We got 2 categories, so here there's 2, so I'll be putting technical, so it should be as this. Okay, and let me put this to open. Okay, there's none. Let me put this to resolved. Okay, there's 1. All priorities open, no. Closed. Okay, we do have 1. Again, it's technical. Let's put all status and see if we have billing. Let me put again to all and see last updated. So as you can see here, we can see 56 minutes ago, 1 day ago, 2 days, 3 days, and then the date. Right, if I want to clear, I mean this clear button is for when you search something. Okay, keep that in mind. Alright, so a ticket table shows all the key informations at a glance. So the ticket ID, the title, priority badge, status, category, assigned to. Assigned to means like staff member who will be looking after the ticket until the issue is solved. So then they are going to update the status so the manager can view it easily. So if I click any row, for example, right, so when I click a row, it shows me the full ticket page. Okay, so now let's create a ticket. So this is what a user sees when they have a problem. So I will show you all a demo data. If I, like example, I have a issue with my okay, I'll put some name here, Christina at company dot. I have seen many credentials. Let's make it billing. All right. I cannot view my billing status once paid. So I just give a title in there, and then I'm going to describe in detail my issue, right? So in my account, when I go to, no, let's put it like this. When I have done a payment with a client, sorry, when the client has done a payment, my bad. When the client has done a payment, it doesn't show me a receipt or a transaction or worksheet, right? Okay. So I'll be putting this to billing. It is a critical situation for me because the client says the client has ticket view page. So the user lands on the page. So here you can see the full ticket details, priority and status badges, who submitted and when. So as you can see, Christina@company.com has submitted. It's a billing type and date and time. Below is the management panel. This is where the support managers work. They can change the ticket status from open to in progress to resolved to closed and assign the ticket to a specific agent, whether it's Alice, Bob, Carol, or Davidson. So these changes are saved instantly. So you don't need to click a button to save. So once you just add the status, so if we go back, you can see Carol White, right? Then we head on to the conversation thread. So let me show you a pre-conversation so y'all can understand it better. Alright, so we have the conversation. So every reply is displayed in order. So with a clear visual difference between the user messages and the staff messages. Staff replies have a blue left border and a support badge, as you can see here. At the bottom is a reply box. So I have already done this, so I won't be able to say thank you for contacting us. So I'll just say let's take another click. Carol White, maybe. Okay, now I'll be replying as Carol White, replying as support staff. So this is a show, like, let's say for example Alice Johnson has left the company or has been upgraded to a different position. So now Carol White will be taking over. So I'll be saying hi. What's the hi John? So hi John. I'm Carol White. I will be taking over your ticket. Kindly let me know if the issue has been solved in your side. Contact me if questions, anything. Right, we don't need to state whether what happened to Alice Johnson, just say that I'll be taking over, that's enough. Alright, so I'll be sending the reply. So it shows you Carol White is now replying. And the time as well just now. Okay, so that's mainly that's mainly the conversation thread. Now let me walk on you through the scalability. Scalability in the sense, so the data structures are designed to map directly to a REST API. Each ticket has a full set of fields including assigned to, updated at, and a response array. Swapping local storage for fetch calls would require minimal changes. So components, let me show you in the code so it's easier for visual understanding as well. So in these we have footer and navigation, so which are shared globally, and batch styling uses global CSS classes, so changing a color update across, which is this one, so changing a color update across the whole system instantly, so you don't need to manually go through every page and update the color. As according to the assignment, we have to make for a large number of users and large number of complaints and for a large ecosystem, right? So that's a wrap for my walkthrough. The full source code is available on my GitHub, which is www.github.com/m-Christina213/Meeedly-tickets. So this is the link.
In here I have also have a readme file, so which is also one of the requirements in the assignment. So I have explained the live features, the tech stack I have used, the project structure, and also if someone would like to run the project, what are the prerequisites need to have, the installations and the key engineering decisions I took, and page overview, the routing and where it goes as well, and the other information which is about me. Alright, and you can see the commit history when you click here as well, or after you can also view it in the project as well. So in here, if you have cloned the project and it's open, you can view it in here as well.
Link. And as I said in the beginning of the video, I also have a written detailed Medium article covering my design decisions and future improvements. So I have also stated what's the problem I have solved, my system decisions, the component architecture, as I said earlier, the code structure as well, why have I used that, and the filtering process, the challenges I faced when making the project. So I'll be including the YouTube and GitHub link, if time permits as well, in the article, so it's easier for y'all to go through. Again for watching this video, and I look forward to hearing from the Meeedly team. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to showcase my skills and how I can contribute to Meeedly. I hope this assignment shows the best I can in the article way the demo app, and this YouTube video. Thank you so much. Signing off, Christina Wanigasekara.